I am now allowing myself to heal and to grow and to change and to be seen. I'm allowing myself, it's a crazy ass spider right here. I'm allowing myself permission to be, what the fuck? It's hella bugs out here. Allowing myself the permission to be seen. It's been far, 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 far too long being pushed down and feeling as though I'm misunderstood, feeling as though I'm not going to learn, feeling as though I don't get it or I don't understand. These are all things that have been placed onto me. These are all labels and these are all ideas that have been placed on to me by friends, by family, by partners, by basically pretty much just and I can't blame anybody else outside of me because these are things that are in me that need to be uprooted, and these experiences have been bringing light to these parts of me that I've not wanted to be seen. I'm allowing myself the light to be vulnerable in that way. Because I know at the end of the day, like, it all falls down on me. It's all up to me. I get to decide. I get to decide how these people, I get to decide the distance that I set between these people and the boundaries that I set between these people and myself, because I know my worth and I know that I am at a higher value than the shit that I've succumbed to. Like, I place myself at a higher value than the shit that has been placed onto me. Like, I reject that. And I'm going to continue to reject that, respectfully or not respectfully. Like, you can't always have that respect. I'm not saying you can't, but it just, self-hate is a heavy, hate is a heavy thing. Hate is a heavy word. Like, distaste, disgust, displease. Like, these emotions run so heavy. I'm a Pisces. I feel these things really. I don't find myself to be an overthinker. I find myself to be a logical person, but logic always isn't always safe. Logic isn't always what is needed to will yourself through the hard shit. You can't logic. You can't think your way through a fucking. Yes, you can. You can think your way out of poverty. You can think your way out of a circumstance. You can think your way out of a state of mind. So I can't even say that, but I tend to spiral, but not always are my spirals like negative. I've had negative spirals, and I know what that is like. I feel what that is like. I feel when people around me are spiraling. I feel it all. I feel all the hurt from the people around me, and it makes me like I want to fight for what's good. I want to fight for what I feel. I want to fight for these people so hard because I love all these people. I love myself so much, and time again I've been told maybe that's not what I should be feeling. But I disagree with you, because that is what you should be feeling as a human being. Nothing but unconditional love. Nothing but unconditional respect and love. And I was having this conversation with my grandma yesterday. Like, I understand that you came from period in time where black people were not getting the love and the respect that they so deeply deserve. Like, all of us as humans are deserving of this. And for another man even to point the finger in judgment towards man, woman, fucking speck, anything, speck of, like, we're all just dust. We will all just return to dust, return to bones at the end of the day. So the bones of those crazy spider again. Like, the bones of black folk, the souls of black folk are so passionate and they run so deep. Our pain runs so deep, but at the same time, so does our love. We shine through regardless of the hardship. We gonna keep dancing. We gonna keep doing what the fuck we love to do. We gonna keep making the music that we love to make. We gonna keep making the art that we love to make. We gonna keep expressing ourselves as crazy as we want to, as whatever as we want to. It's not crazy. It's not crazy. Niggas think I'm crazy for fucking shaving my eyebrows off. Niggas think I'm crazy. Bro, not niggas. I like that. But my family looks at me so, I don't know. I don't know all the time. And I'm trying to stop assuming. Like, the spirals of overthinking, overanalyzing, and assuming are where I fall short at. But like, that is what I've had to do in the past to keep me safe. I had to be one step ahead of your movement, your body language, your whatever, so I can prevent, like, whatever the fuck. I can't prevent life. I can't prevent life from happening. I can't prevent you from having a mood with me. If that's what you want to feel, if that's what you're choosing to feel, if that's what you're choosing to feel towards your son, towards your grandson, towards your friend, towards your anything, that's your choice. I choose love. I don't choose hate anymore. I don't choose that anymore. We've come so far. We've come so far. 50s, I'm still educating myself, but I've always been interested in black history. I've always been interested in black history. I've always been interested in black history and trying to figure out my roots and where I came from. And like, time and time again, history repeats itself time and time again, showing that we are resilient, that we are lovers, that we are passionate, that, like, I can name so many people, black people specifically from like 50s, 60s, 70s, who I can take inspiration from because they were such amazing leaders. They were such amazing creatives, amazing artists, and like, especially back then in a time where the fucking American dream was like cookie cutter. Like, we're all cookie cutter. You, like, straight out the gate, out from school, you're like, you pick up whatever the fuck. People back then, I salute so because back then, I swear you were catching so much more shit. Definitely, you had to be catching so much more shit. And I'm putting myself through this, like, I don't feel like I'm stereotyping myself. This is something that my grandma says to me. Like, my grandma will say really hateful and hurtful things to me at times, but I understand that's just a reflection of what you've seen, your experiences, what you've come to know as yourself, as your skin color, like these stereotypes. Where you learn those, I'm not sure. From the movies that you've seen, from the memes that you've from just experiencing. Like, there are I can't even say there are, there are some dumb black people. That shit doesn't sound right coming out of my mouth. There are some bad apples of, like, that shit don't sound right coming out of my mouth. Everybody is reacting in a different way to what they've seen, what they've experienced, and I understand that. I'm no one to judge. You are no one to judge. We are no one to judge one another because of what the fuck we've seen or done or what has been said. Like, okay, that's what I get so conflicted about, like, my family and my blood, because the women in my life have, like, we're past that. We're past that. We're past that because it's how I'm reacting to them also. I have to meet them where they're at, but it pains me to do so because I feel for you so deeply. First son, first grandson, like eldest brother. I feel for you all so deeply, and you guys are all looking up to me. You guys are all looking up to me, and I promise you that I'm gonna get us all out of this shit. I'm going to be the first millionaire in my family. I'm going to be the first bajillionaire. I'm going to be the first one to really open up the heart space and let that shit shine. Like, cause I don't know what it is. I'm not going to say anybody in my family isn't doing this, but the influences that I've had not all the time have been pointing me towards something positive. Like, there are definitely some generational curses that still need to be uprooted and talked about and confronted, but it's the wound is still so tender in our minds. Not for me. Well, I can't say that all the way, but for them definitely. Like, my grandma definitely, when I brought that up to her, um like, I respect you. I respect you. I love you as you are. But, like, the things that you say to me sometimes are hurtful. And I understand that those hurtful words come out of unresolved trauma for you. She was just denying trauma completely. She's just like, oh, these are just my experiences. I've just experienced. And then we're having this conversation driving. We're pulling up into Aldi. And then it's three black dudes, like, three brothers, like, just coming out of Aldi, pushing their carts, talking to each other, and she's like, hey, like, they were trying to get to their car, like, but they were talking and walking kind of slow, like, pacing themselves kind of slow, and she's trying to find a spot, but they were in front of all the handicap spots, so you can't even park right there. She's like, man, black people just do the stupidest shit, like, literally seconds after I'm telling you, like, this is internal self-hate. This is black hate. This is because you have been told to feel a way about your, like, she's like, it's just my experience. She's shrugging it off. Shrugging it off. I try to have these conversations with you, and I understand, like, not everyone is trying to get this deep all the time. Sometimes it is needed. Sometimes that self-reflection and that it's needed at times. Me, sometimes I spiral. Is it really spiraling if I'm getting to where I need to be at the end of the day? Like, not all the thoughts are mine, but, like, I'm spiraling towards the truth. So, is it really I'm spiraling and I don't know what I'm talking about, and I need to talk, like, with some sense? I need to make sense with my, like, these are all things that's being said to me. You try to point out something you see that your family is struggling with, or they're lacking behind in something, like, you try to, in an encouraging way, like, you're not trying to be judgmental, and it's just met with judgment, it's just met with criticism, it's all love. It's all love. We're all trying to keep each other safe at the end of the day, but, like, dwelling in the past and dwelling in the hurt of what once was won't get us anywhere. We're changing second by second. We're changing day by day, and I just want us to all change and be good and love together, because we've definitely all gone through trauma together while we're all in the household together. I've slowly been separating myself, not even just slowly, I've always kind of ran away just to get some peace of mind with my own head, because they be making me feel like I'm fucking crazy sometimes. I'm not crazy. Y'all ain't crazy either, just a little lost. These spiders are, like, dancing with each other. Oh, I don't, yo, right there, like, their web. I don't know what's going on right now. It's two just like swinging through the air. Like, how are they that far but still on their web, yo? I don't know. I don't know. I do know. I know that I'm going to be rich. I know that I'm rich in spirit. I'm rich in youth. I'm gonna get it while the getting's good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna get it while I can. Like, I feel like I'm in the perfect time, the perfect day and age. Like, shit is just so random right now. You be seeing the most random shit when you're just out and about on the bus or whatever downtown. You just out and about. You just see the most shit is so random. I could be making money in the most random way. I could wake up and fucking start an online business and be making fucking bank. I could post all my music, be making fucking bank. Like, that's what I really want to be fucking doing. I want to create and I want to inspire and I want to inspire other people with me. Me, I am my own inspiration. I am my motivation. Let me be yours. Let me help you. Let me teach you. Let me guide you. I understand that I don't know everything yet. I don't know everything yet, and I'm not trying to claim that I do, but I feel like I know a lot for where I'm at. I've came a long way, and I definitely ain't no fucking dummy. I ain't no fucking dummy. Like, I don't know. I don't know if we could all just listen at times, but that's another thing. That's another thing that needs to be boxed the fuck out of our brains because, like, I'm not going to generalize and say all black people, but in my household at least, it like the child just expressing themselves is met with silence. Like, shut that shit up. Like, get away. Like, go somewhere else. Do that shit in your room. Leave me alone. Leave me alone with that shit. That's not what I'm going to deal with. Like, I came out of your bullshit. I came out of your dick. I'm your problem. I'm your problem now to some extent. Whether you like it or not, you still had a kid. You still had a kid. And you're going to treat me while I'm doing kid things. You're going to, like, while I'm doing kid things, you're going to look at me like I'm fucking whatever. Like, shut that shit up. Like, shut up. Do that somewhere else. Like, what is that? What is that? And I find myself doing this with my brothers too. Like, I have to catch myself when I do this because you be tempted to say something that has been said to you, and it's just where the fuck do we get with that? Where do we get with that? My anger was misdirected, placed onto me by my mom, placed onto me by other things. That was misdirected towards my little brother, someone who was littler than me, and now we got another little brother. Me and the oldest and youngest connect. Like, I feel like I'm teaching him something. I feel like I'm not your dad, but I'm the closest thing. I'm the closest thing you have. I'm the closest thing you have. I'm the oldest male. I'm like the youngest but oldest role model that you have, like, so closely connected by blood. Like, I'm not your dad. I'm the closest thing, and through my experience, I'm trying to save you the worry, the struggle, but and then you're like, oh, you don't listen, you don't get it, you're not gonna get it, you don't get the lesson, you didn't learn the lesson. Who told you that? Who told me that? Who told me that, and why am I telling you that now? I don't want to be telling you that because that's not what I believe. That's not what you believe either. I don't believe that I don't believe that we just won't fucking learn. I've learned. I understand the lesson. I've had the lesson over and over again, but it's gonna keep over and over again until you really fucking get it up here. So I have to keep, it's awareness, conscious awareness. I have to keep catching these moments of me wanting to misdirect what I'm feeling or what I'm thinking, how I'm interpreting it onto someone else, and just stop giving a fuck. Stop giving a fuck. I'm going to build myself up, and the product of that is going to be y'all following along at some point. Like, I have to lead. I have to stop trying to look to someone else to follow, someone else to teach, someone else to guide. I haven't had that for a minute. I've had it every now and then when I am open. I'm open to advice. I'm humble in that way, and I won't uh, fear. I won't fret to like ask when I feel like I should ask. Not anymore. If you can tell watching, I'm not the most outgoing, like loud speaking individual. Like I don't feel the need to meet you at that level, but when I need to, I definitely will. Like to my own mother, you will get that reaction, but I'm not just gonna give it, hand it up to you at like just cause. Like no, I respect love first. Of course, that's where this short, soft spoken, like I was raised around these women. My great grandma loved her so dearly. She was so lady of not too many words. I feel like that's what made me this way. Not completely, not blaming her, but I don't like to meet you with violence. I don't like to meet you with disrespect. But when I'm not being respected self, it's hard to reciprocate. But again, that's how I'm interpreting it. It's how I'm receiving it. It's how I'm receiving your comment, your whatever it is. But yeah. This ain't permanent either. Not at all. This moment right here, as I'm talking, is fleeting. It's been 21 minutes out here. I feel like I've been talking for like 5. It's been things passing me by. It's been things passing me by because I haven't been focused. I haven't been connected. It's been other people shining in fields that I deserve to be in. I deserve to already have been making my footing, but my focus just wasn't where it needed to be, and that's okay. That was the past. This is now, and I need to stop harping on that. What has been lost, it's never really lost. It's never really gone. The opportunity, the potential is never really gone. It's never really that far gone. You're never really that far gone. But fuck, does it hurt? Like, it's just a matter of doing and starting and allowing. Stop assuming. Stop projecting. Stop bitching, moaning, complaining. Get to stepping, get to doing. That's what I'm teaching myself. That's what I didn't receive. Parenting, doing it myself. And I am getting somewhere, definitely. They thought I couldn't do it. They love to tell me that I can't. They love to tell me that I won't. They love to tell me what I have not done, what I have not shown, what I've not progressed in. How the fuck would you know? How the fuck would you know? How the fuck would you know what's going on up here half the time if I'm not projecting myself, if I'm not being vocal about it? If I'm isolating, if I'm in my own shit, if I try to fucking exclude myself from your negativity, how the fuck would you know what's going on up here? Besides from what you've seen, besides from what I've allowed you to see, besides from what I've shown you, where is that being taught? Who's teaching me to do that? Who's taught me to do that? Who's taught me to put up this wall and not let nobody in? Experience and myself. I can't blame nobody else, but you look at me like I'm crazy. Don't make no sense. My heart has always been in this YouTube shit. this right here, talks like these, is like what I want to continue to do. I hope to attract like-minded people. I hope to attract people that are on this same frequency, maybe higher, to to guide and to be guided by and to learn from. It's mutual, because we all deserve it. We all deserve to be there. We all deserve to step into the lives that we want to have, that we deserve to have. So I think that is necessary. I think that is necessary, especially in this day and age, 2025. So much shit going on behind the scenes that we can't see, that we don't know about. Like, and we pointing the finger at each other, like killing each other, arguing with each other. Like, what are we doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? This has got me to this point, but I don't need to continue. I don't need to keep on with or without. I still remain. So focus and intention is and action and consistency is oh, them spideys. What I need is what we all need. What we need. It's what we need. I need to get my contacts. I need to get my contacts because this prescription is like 2 years old and my contacts are waiting for me. This is the last of my weed. I think I burnt my shit. I smell. I smell it. I mean, yeah, I burnt this one. Okay. This is the last of my weed. So, gonna chill out for a while. Need to focus. Gonna start work soon. So that money I'm hoping to save for a rainy day, of course, and to save for either my education in the future, or putting that towards music, or towards YouTube, towards networking, just towards getting my voice out there, building my platform. But shit, the consistency is what's going to keep the platform, keep me on my platform, or allow me to get there. Like, I need to consistently be having these talks with myself to the camera. Consistently taking action to start making the steps, start living in that life that I want to have. It's non-negotiable. This has been constant for me. These feelings, it's no longer. Just have to take it as it comes, take it as it goes. Yeah, one more and I'm ending this bad boy. This is for me and this is for y'all. This is for y'all who love me and who will learn, who will come to love me with time through my growth. Through my growth on my platform, through my growth in whatever it is that what I want to do. Like, my people will find me. I will attract who I need to have in my life. I want people that I expect myself to hold myself accountable to my word. Putting it out there, other people are holding me accountable as well, but truly all I want is to associate myself with like-minded people, people who are working towards growth, working towards their own development, and working towards something like passionate, something creative. Like I thrive off of creativity, and that comes from the heart space. I'm learning to be more open, and I'm learning to tap into that more. So tips, advice, talks, anything, like, I don't know, anything, resources, um, it's like, but really, it's up to me. It's still up to me. I'm asking right now, but I need to just take what's mine, and that's my love. That's my creativity. That's my energy to take. I need to use that to its fullest extent. The moon is out tonight. Okay, bye, YouTube.